Everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, it's where I talk about twin flame process. This is a reading for the full moon, which is out on around February the 27th, which is Saturday just coming up. And the energy extends a few days either side. And this is a reading for the earth signs. So as I was shuffling, I had the Ten of Swords jump out. So this is about an ending around the mind. So it's an ending, a way of thinking, and which is always going to be worry. So whenever it is about an ending of a way of thinking, it's worry that we're looking at. And this is going to be for the first earth sign that we're going to look at. So this is for Taurus. So I'll just leave that one there and then I'll carry on shuffling. So we're looking at Taurus first of all. Changing the way that you're thinking, they're talking about. Changing a way you're thinking, maybe a way of looking at something, Taurus. Changing your mind even, could be a change of mind that's coming up about something. Seeing something from a different perspective. Let's have a look. Oh look, mind over heart. And then we've got Nine of Wands, which is a wounded warrior, so that's the masculine energy. Clarity. And new energy moving forward. So in some way, I feel like you're going to have clarity around your twin. In some way, you're going to have clarity around the experience, maybe that they're going through. I feel the clarity relates to them. We've got the Two of Swords here, which is like the mind blocking the heart. So it's something that you haven't allowed yourself to understand about them, maybe. And a point of release. This Ten of Swords is like a releasal that goes on in the mind. So it will be ending a way of thinking about them that's causing you to not be in the heart. So it could be you just have a sudden understanding around why maybe they said something they did or why they behaved a way that they did. And that allows you to move forward and create from a better place, because this is creation through your vibration. So whatever it is that you're going to release that's around them, this point of clarity, this understanding, is going to allow you to move forward vibrationally. So it could be anything, because we could be looking at any kind of fear that you've had stored around them and their behaviour and their actions and their words. Let's get one more out. That results in happiness, your sudden revelation. You know, sometimes these things on the twin flame journey are really contradictory. And a lot of it is like reading between the lines with the twins' behaviour, the one that you're connected to, and their actions and their words. And because there's always love underlying this connection, there's always a sense of empathy, of understanding. But it's very contradictory to what you also get from the masculine, which is a really harsh energy sometimes. I like to call it the sharp edges, like they're a big fluffy ball with sharp edges, because they come out with some really egoic stuff as well as they're clearing the ego, and as they're also triggering you into coming in more heart. So I just get the feeling, Taurus, that you're going to have a sudden revelation around something they said or did, that at one point maybe it made you feel like you were being, that they didn't think much of you, something like that, and you're just going to have a like, oh, that's what they meant, really, because it's all going on behind the scenes in these connections. So they could say one thing, but you'll be reading it as what you know it is, which is love, right? So something like that for you this moon is what I'm picking up there with that. Okay, so that's Taurus. Could they have it for you? Yes, these things work both directions, so they might be having a sudden revelation about you. If your twin's also Taurus, they can all work in both directions. Let's and if you're Taurus and just your twin could be having it, you know. Right, next one. Next one is Virgo. Okay, so we've got a new road forward, Virgo. Perhaps a choice or a decision as well. But this is more in like an energetic way. or a willpower way, because it's around energy. So it's around the solar plexus. So either moving through fear in a better way, so moving into a better vibration, making choices through better vibration, decisions through knowing. Better vibration is knowing that things will turn out right for you, right? Things are always going my way. Things will always turn out right for me. That's manipulating your vibration into giving the result that you want. So it could be something like that. But it could also be willpower and assertion, in the sense of I'm shedding this and I'm letting go of that, and I no longer need this in my life. Leaving something behind where there's been emotion. Reunion, coming into something new. So actually I'm a Virgo, so I'm just going to tell you this, right? I have something in my house, and it comes from my grandparents' house. It's like the only thing I've got. And as I was doing a reading for someone earlier, they were saying she's got to get rid of this thing in her house. And as they were telling me that, I was seeing the thing in my house. So I know I've just gone and wrapped it up, right, and I've put it in a box and I've shoved it at the back of a cupboard. So you have to, on this journey, you have to let go of the past, all of it. You have to let go of everything that makes you feel bad, everything that's around you in your physical life. If it catches your eye and it reminds you of a time when you weren't in power and you didn't feel good, you've got to get rid of that. At least get it out of the environment, so you're not looking at it. So it's not creating in you what is that vibration of like, oh, So it could be something like that, because in this journey that you go through, the only thing at the end of the journey in terms of the physical reunion is you and the other one that you're connected to, and that's it. There isn't anything of the past left. There is no people around you that you've ever known. There is no family around you that you've ever known. There are no connections that make you feel bad. There's nothing at all. There's just you and the one person going forward. So you're always clearing a path forward to that, both energetically, physically, environmentally, uncording yourself in all ways from everything around you that involves you being in the energy of the past. So, Six of Cups, reunion, and physical dimension. So, Virgos like me, you are possibly going to be asked to survey your environment and remove any obstacles to your vibration. One more, an energy moving forward in the Knight of Wands, so that energy can move forward more freely, so that you can be in a feeling good place more of the time. People think, they think that hanging on to things from the past and having those mementos of the past is a good thing. But it's only a good thing if it makes you feel good. And if it doesn't make you feel good, it needs to go. All right, so that's it for Virgo. And the next one is Capricorn. We have got the Knight of Pentacles coming out. So Knight of Pentacles is healing energy and also healing modality. So it's also in the physical world. So it's like things that you do that will heal you inside your physical body. Energy of the past, Ten of Wands, and ending something around the past. Relationship, Ten of Cups, freedom to enjoy relationship. This is happiness in relationship. And moving forward, masculine and feminine energy. Well, first of all, you've got the masculine and feminine inside of you. So you need to be in the right place inside of yourself for you to be able to move forward into what is happy relationship. Healing in terms of the past, in your physical environment again. So it's either in your body. So what is that? Is there anything that you're doing in your physical body that is not good for your physical body that you've got to let go of, but you've been putting off letting go of? It could be a way of eating. It could be a way of taking care of yourself that you need to put to an end. For some people, I think it's burning the candle at both ends, or doing too much work and being too involved in caring for others as well, they're saying. Too much emphasis on looking after others and not looking after yourself. And I'm getting this energy depletion and exhaustion coming in around the Capricorn, and how they're pushing themselves to the limit and they're not able to function in terms of feeling good inside themselves. And therefore, it's not going to be time for them to come into a relationship with anybody else. Like I say, at the end of this journey, there's only one person. There's not a multitude of people. So you've got to put everything behind you that's taking your energy both in the vibration but also in the now of your present moment. You know, everybody thinks that this journey is about helping others and compassion for others. And honestly, at the end of the journey, when you reunite and you get thrown back into the physical world to work with others, at that point it will be. But until you get to that point, the journey is about you alone, and you're feeling good alone, and your vibration alone. And in that, you have to uncord yourself from others. So it's a change of perspective that's required in doing that, because before you can do that, you have to get over what is in your head telling you that that makes you a bad person. So for some Capricorns, following spirit, the spiritual journey is your life here, your incarnated life, and the freedom that you can exist in inside of yourself, which you can't exist in that inside of yourself till you're free on the outside of yourself from everything that caused you into not feeling good. So that's really the route that you've got to take here, Capricorn. Emperor. There's the masculine energy made manifest. If you want masculine energy made manifest from outside of yourself, then you've also got to organise the masculine energy inside of yourself. The masculine energy inside of yourself is the ego when it's used for boundaries. So assert your boundaries. Enough is enough. You've got to put yourself first, right? When you put yourself first, then you can have the one person that's the replication of you doing that by them putting themselves first. So you look at yourself and you look at your situation and what needs to be let go of. And if you're waiting for this masculine energy outside of yourself to let go of something so they can be with you, then you need to let go of something so they can let go of something. So what can you let go of? And that would go for whether your twin is a Capricorn or you're watching this as a Capricorn and you have a twin of some other kind of nature. Just always, the replication is there in everything, right? So what can you let go of to let them let go of something so they can move forward to you? It's as simple as that sometimes. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, and I'll be back with the next one. Lots of love. Bye.